Were Adam and Eve our ancestors or apes? I will be right back shortly. Hi, kindly hit the subscribe button down below to subscribe free of charge. Let me first of all draw your attention to the fact that all the books of faith we are reading today were written by human beings like us, with some traces of inspiration from a supreme being called God. None of them dropped from the sky. Likewise, all the books of science, technology, and other fields of studies were equally written by human beings like us, with traces of inspiration from the same supreme being called God. So how do we marry these two inspirations together and form our opinions about life and know how we can get the best out of life? This video will be an eye-opener as we keep watching. If by now you don't trust and believe everything science and technology have been introducing to mankind, it means you are a big-time hypocrite. Or I should ask you, what is the essence of you making use of your phone, internet, and every other thing you can think of? Likewise, if you don't believe in a supreme being, you are more likely thinking irrationally. Who are Adam and Eve? The book of Genesis says,
"And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul."
Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. Genesis goes further.
"And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof, and the rib which the Lord God had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man."
And when you are brainwashed, you lose your self-esteem. One of my videos explains how to relate with such brainwashed people. Get the link from the flyout right up. So let's compare my aforementioned explanation to what theory of evolution says. Peradventure, you are hearing this for the first time. The theory of evolution is a process by which organisms change over time as a result of changes in heritable physical or behavioral traits. Let's break this down. When it comes to life evolution, various philosophers and scientists, including an 18th century English doctor named Erasmus Darwin, proposed different aspects of what later became evolutionary theory. But evolution did not reach the status of being a scientific theory until famous Darwin's grandson, known as Charles Darwin, published his famous book called Origin of Species. Darwin proposed that evolutions occurs because of what is called natural selection. In the theory of natural selection, organisms produce more offspring that are able to survive in their environment. Those that are physically equipped to survive grow to maturity and reproduce. Going by all of these explanations, I noticed something practically before I later concluded that science has given us the best explanation on where we came from as humans. If you can keep a plate of food or a cup of water unpreserved for some days, obviously, some living things would dramatically come to life. It is, however, clear that theory of evolution is real